narrowest spot of Milford Sound, just over 700 metres wide. And when you squeeze the wind into a little narrow area, it speeds on up. Nothing to have wind speeds coming past here at times, folks, of around 100 knots. To give you an idea how fast that is, hurricane force winds start at 64 knots. Directly in front of us now, we have the Ferry Falls, and the little tiny one that's just disappearing out to the left of that. That's the Pixie Falls. Explorer that was exploring the New Zealand coastline for the King of England. Now, he discovered the 13 sounds south of here, but he never discovered this one. And the reason for this is Milford Sound could not be seen from the distance. Looks like one large mountain range. It wasn't until some years later that John Grono, a Welsh sealer, got blown in here by a few years after this, Captain Stokes, also from Milford Haven in Wales, he came through here on a survey vessel, the Acheron. And he decided to change the name. He changed it to Milford Sound. Of course, this was incorrectly named. He should have called it Milford Fjord. But there was nothing in the English language explaining what he discovered here. And fjord is a Scandinavian name for what we have. Now the Māori, they were the first people to discover Milford Sound. They called this place Pio Pio Tahi. And they were the first people to discover a very special... Sit down. Going that way. Now these seals we've got here are young juvenile male seals, about 1 to 2 years old. And they just laze around here, trying to reduce their heartbeat down nice and slow. As with a slow heartbeat, means they use less oxygen. Less oxygen means they can stay underwater for longer. About 20 to 30 minutes at a time, diving down to depths of right up. Good. Now these young male seals here have been kept in the colony. They're too small to take on the large bull seal, who has all the girlfriends at the moment. He's sitting around the colony there with about 10 to 12 girlfriends for each bull seal. So once these girlfriends are settled, they can be run after. Oh, just up in front of us here, folks, we've got the Sterling Falls. So another warning there, folks, if you're outside, put your cameras away somewhere nice and dry. They will get wet, so we get focused. Say it again. Once a lifetime opportunity, folks, so get out there and get amongst it.
Anna, don't do it, we can help you. It's okay. Step one is admitting you have a problem. Advertisement recruiter addicts and all.
Pass that back
known as glacial striations. At the head of Orchard Sound, I mentioned those large rocks and boulders, the terminal moraine. Well, as the terminal moraine has been pushed across the glaciers, they help carve out this valley. And these are some of the marks that they left behind. Geologists use these marks to work out at what speed the glaciers are moving at, and also what time that they pass through. So we've got Mount Kimbrough, the largest mountain in Melbourne Town, it's over 2,000 metres high. Can't quite see the glacier there, it's just high up amongst the clouds. Got Harrison Cove is the cove we came into beforehand, folks. So it goes to the underwater observatory that's now up there behind us. The mountain range directly in front of us, this is known as the Cascade Range. Given this name due to the number of waterfalls that come cascading down here during a rainstorm. Literally thousands upon thousands of them, just on this one mountain range alone. Sandwiches and pies on special. They're going to be on special for $1. So keep in mind, folks, you've got a big long journey for a lot of you along the Norfolk Road, and some of you all the way out to Queenstown. You might get a little bit hungry along the way, so you might want to pack something away in your bag there for later on. So pop along and see the girls at the top surgery. Well folks, just up in front of us there, we've got the Lady Bowen Falls once again. This is the waterfall we saw as we departed the harbour. If any of you folk have got a little bit of time left when we get back into the Milford Base, there's a beautiful little walk. We'll take you right out to the bottom of this waterfall. It takes 10 minutes each way along a wooden path. And you won't be able to get to the end of it today folks. The last few metres of it is going to be underneath. And that's not even flowing much folks. I'd say it flows 3 times as much as what we've got at the moment. Just up in front of us there we can see those buildings. Well, the main building we've got there is the accommodation for the people that do the Milford Track. They spend their last night here before taking a cruise in the morning and then catching a bus on the way out to Yarnell or Queenstown. Also there we've got our local bar and cafeteria. And in behind all of that, we've got the accommodation for the Redbow staff. People often ask us what we get up to down here. Well folks, there's not enough time in the day for what we get up to. There's lots of fishing, diving, hunting, tramping, kayaking, donning on wetsuits, wet weather gear and climbing up underneath waterfalls, or sitting on the beach during the beautiful evenings, watching the moon come up with the fire poised, drums and guitars playing. It's a great life down here in Milford Sound. We try and avoid going to civilization, but sometimes we have to folks. So what we do is we just walk on over to the airport. Within half an hour, 56 kilometres away, we're in Queenstown, party capital of the country. Well, after 2 days in Queenstown, our wallets are empty and it's well and truly time to come on home back to Milford Sound again. The airport we got here, well, it gets kind of busy at times. There was one day it had 260 flights came in and out. This made it the 4th busiest airport in the country, making Queenstown the 3rd busiest, and this is where most of the flights come from. And it's not just planes that we have coming in out here folks, we've got helicopters as well.